Please give a round of applause for Mr. Mike Johnson. Thank you. I saw it.
So this is by way of a history lesson, because I noted that the gentlemen were coming here, and that took me back to the last time I saw them, which was years ago. Yeah, in Star Leisure Centre, when in their Chartist manifestation, singing songs about the Newport riots. So I thought, right, it's got to be history, one at least in tribute, or you might not think so when you hear it, but yeah. It's got to be history, so I'm going to do a song about the entire history of the Cardiff Docks. It takes 2.5 hours, and that's unless I sing the choruses. There is a chorus, and I can never remember it. I haven't sung this for years. But this is the history of the Cardiff Docks. There is a chorus. It's there. Can you see that? Yeah, that's it. That's the chorus. Do you know who Tom Telford was? He isn't now, he's dead. Yeah. He built things. Tom Telford built things and designed things, and Lord Bute was a coal baron, effectively, as well as everything else. And I've got to read it, so I'm very sorry. Tom, it's called A Pinch of Salt for obvious reasons. Tom Telford said to Bute one day in 1839, "Look mate, this coal you're hauling out of Cardiff is just fine, but it's all over the place. If I were you, I'd be inclined to build another dock and speed things up." "Ah, kid," said Bute, "I know you're right, but it's bound to cost a lot, and things are kind of tight right now, there's not much in the pot." Said Tom, "I'll do it cheaply, mate." "Okay," said Bute, "why not?" So he went ahead and cost him £500,000, and the water pounds and the anchor rocks as a steamer bounds out of Cardiff Docks. Can you hear the sea? Can you feel the spray? Can you sing of the history of Cardiff Bay? Easy, isn't it? Which is when you got the words there. In 1841, they opened up the New Taff Vale, a good efficient railway, eat your heart out, British Rail. Then in 1851, the Yankee Navy said that Wales had the best coal in the world and asked for more of it. Now being the best exporter in the universe is fine. All the steamers came and went, the coal kept coming down the line. But the stockpiles grew and grew until in 1859 they opened up the East Bute Dock, which helped a bit. Your bit. And the water pounds and the anchor knocks as a steamer bounds out of Cardiff Docks. Can you hear the sea? Can you feel the spray? Can you sing of the history of Cardiff Bay? And still the coal kept coming, things were humming at the mines. The steamers ran with coal and came back carrying Spanish iron to keep the steelworks going as the valley's iron declined. But the coal owners were liking it and lumping it. And then in 1880, David Davis suddenly revealed a plan to build a dock in Barry by the sea. In Cardiff they assessed the competition rationally, then they planned Roath Dock and built it in a 7-year fit. And the water pounds and the anchor knocks as a steamer bounds out of Cardiff Docks. Can you hear the sea? Can you feel the spray? Can you sing of the history of Cardiff Bay? In 89 came Barry Dock, and then after a bit they built the Alexandra Dock. She came and opened it. "At least she had a good day out," remarked a local wit. He was last seen on a steamer heading Portside way. And then the First World War came and the warships crossed the pool, using oil to fire their boilers, and for Wales's favourite fuel it was downhill all the way. Exporting coal became uncool, and since 1964 shore, there's been no more away. And the water pounds, and the anchor knocks, as a steamer bounds out of Cardiff docks. Can you hear the sea? Can you feel the spray? Can you sing of the history of Cardiff Bay? You can sing of fire and water if you will, but spare a thought for the largest coal exporter once and Britain's biggest port. For a century and a quarter, all the shipping world played court. Let's raise a cheer for yesteryear and Cardiff Bay, and the water pounds, and the anchor knocks, as a steamer bounds out of Cardiff docks. Can you feel the spray? Can you feel the spray? Can you sing of the history of Cardiff Bay? Phew. Right, I was going to do another song, but I think I'll just do a test on that one. You know, when we... No. I think a love song's in order. And as one gets older, what you do realise is that there's someone for everyone. It's profound, isn't it? It's crap, really. You think it's profound, don't you? My life's complete. I've found a girl who doesn't mind my sweaty feet. She's got to be the only girl I know who smells as bad as me. When I stood next to her, it was just as though I was in a sewer, 'cause the sweetest smell around was my B.O. She's full of charm and quite approachable until she lifts her arm. But we suit each other well, 'cause at our age you tend to lose your sense of smell. Oh, the air's romantic when love breezes in. Our affair was frantic, though in our case it was more like passing wind. She came between me and my complex over personal hygiene. So now I don't fret. I know I stink, but next to her there's no real sweat. When the band starts strumming, when we gently sway, all her glands start humming, and it blows my halitosis clean away. It is serious. Do you know what? I can't help it. You keep reminding me of Dave Crosby. I keep thinking Dave Crosby's sitting watching.
He's a bit older than me.
Oh, I know. She's my obscene, malodorous, sniffy, whiffy queen. She's my aromatic thrill, my reply to Rent a Kill, my stinking bell, my smelly Nelly Dean. Someone for everyone. Right, I'm going to finish off with one that you can join in the chorus because it's very easy. This is one a few of you have heard before. This is my Back to Seriousness again. This is my homeless song to the homeless. I wrote this for the guy who'd at the time bought the coal exchange, and he just opened a homeless building in Liverpool, which he just buggered the authorities. I'm going to put the homeless in it, and he did it, you know. for several years. Then he went broke. That's the sad bit. This is called Jim Jones, and the chorus is, ho, 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 it's so funny. We're spending all this money while Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Ho, 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 the lights are pretty. It's just like Christmas in our city, while Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Late night on the edge of town, where the rats and the street cats fight, Jim Jones lays a newspaper down his bed for the night. No money, no anything, no hope, no chance. His eyelids fluttering make the curbstones dance. Stray dogs howl a ragged tune, shadows run amok. Clouds dance across a haggard moon. Ho, 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 it's so funny. We're spending all this money while Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Ho, 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 the lights are pretty. It's like Christmas in our city where Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Yesterday it was suits and ties and a briefcase smile. In a businessman disguise, happy family style. Then everything went wrong, as fate, on a whim, wrote another life song with new words just for Jim. Now he sleeps where the wind blows chill and the street signs rock. Hope dies and life stands still. Ho, 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 it's so funny. We're spending all this money while Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Ho, 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 the lights are pretty. It's like Christmas in our city where Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. It's the 21st century. We've walked on the moon. We've harnessed technology, and they say pretty soon all our hopes and all our dreams will be computerized. Virtual reality, fantasies realized. Seems we've got it all in hand. Let the good times flow. So glad you understand, Jim. Ho, 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 it's so funny. We're spending all this money while Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Ho, 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 the lights are pretty. It's like Christmas in our city where Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box. Jim Jones is living in a cardboard box.